Ginger Grant, portrayed by actress Tina Louise, was one of the standout characters on Gilligan's Island, a sitcom that originally aired from 1964 to 1967 and later became a cult favorite through decades of reruns. Ginger was introduced as the movie star, a beautiful, glamorous actress who seemed entirely out of place among the shipwrecked castaways on a remote desert island. Her presence brought a sense of Hollywood allure to the group, and she often used her charm, flirtation, and dramatic flair as part of her personality. Always dressed in evening gowns and heavy makeup, even while stranded, Ginger's character was deliberately over the top, serving as a symbol of vanity and high-maintenance living. She was frequently seen using her beauty to persuade others or to play roles in the various schemes the castaways cooked up to try to get rescued. While the show portrayed her as someone obsessed with fame and appearance, she occasionally showed genuine kindness, teamwork, and even intelligence, though those moments were rare compared to her comic portrayal. Despite her visual appeal and memorable presence, Ginger was often written in a one-dimensional way. Unlike other characters, such as the Professor, Skipper, or even Mary Ann, Ginger's backstory and personal growth were largely ignored. She didn't evolve much throughout the series and mostly remained the elegant but shallow movie star. Many critics and modern audiences have noted that this was a missed opportunity. In several episodes, she proved she had talent, empathy, and quick thinking, such as when she disguised herself to fool villains or took part in theatrical performances to boost morale, but the writers chose to keep her as comic relief instead of giving her a more serious or empowering role. This lack of depth contributed to the lasting perception that Ginger was vain and superficial, making it difficult for audiences to fully connect with her beyond the visual appeal. Off-screen, Tina Louise had a famously tense relationship with the show and her fellow cast members. Before Gilligan's Island, Louise was an up-and-coming actress with a background in film, stage, and modeling. She had already received praise for her performance in God's Little Acre and hoped to become a serious actress in Hollywood. When she accepted the role of Ginger, she believed the show would focus more on satire and perhaps even center on her character. However, when the show shifted to light-hearted slapstick centered on Gilligan and the ensemble cast, Tina was disappointed with the direction. She reportedly felt trapped in a role that didn't reflect her abilities, and she became increasingly dissatisfied as the show progressed. According to various cast members, Tina kept her distance on set and didn't socialize much with the others, especially during public appearances or interviews. Although there was no public feud, she was clearly isolated from the strong camaraderie the rest of the cast shared. After the original show ended, Gilligan's Island remained hugely popular in syndication, leading to multiple reunion TV movies in the 1970s and 1980s. However, Tina Louise refused to participate in any of them. She did not want to be associated with the character of Ginger any longer, fearing it would further damage her chances of landing more serious roles. The producers replaced her with a different actress, Judith Baldwin, for the role of Ginger in the reunion films. This decision highlighted just how much Tina wanted to separate herself from the series, even